ينصح الخبراء اليابانيين باتخاذ الإجراءات التالية:
سبسكرايب، لايك، كومنت، فيفورت.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Hey guys, and welcome to another polymer clay tutorial. Today we will create the Hawk Rider from Clash Royale. After the tutorial of the Night Witch, I was a bit frightened to create another human face, but I gave it a try, and well, you can judge on this model, on this Hawk Rider. So let's get started, let's create the face of the Hawk Rider. I start just with the skin color. I decided to take a bit brighter brown as it gets a bit darker when baking in the oven. After that, you just make some space for the white clay, and now we are working on the blue for the iris. And I want to add some more to the Night Witch face issue. To be fair, I also got a lot of positive comments. So thanks a lot for all of you who didn't think the nose was too big or that I shouldn't just care, as the creation is great. Thanks a lot, this really means a lot to me, guys, really. Now we will work on the nose of the Hawk Rider, and I should stop speaking so I can focus on creating. This nose is not too big, as the Hawk Rider just has a big nose. The mouth is also wide open, and it looks like as if he is screaming. In preparation for this tutorial, I also watched the Supercell commercial for the Hawk Rider, and well, the voice of the Hawk Rider sounds very high. It's something like okay, back to the creation. The details on the teeth are pretty simple. I just take my scalpel for that, and the lips, well, this is just a brown outline, and it looks great, I think. Now some black. We need some black for the eyebrows. And well, you can consider the eyebrows are a great tool for facial expressions. So if we just put them a bit down, the face just looks a bit angry. Now the mustache of the Hawk Rider, and now it's a full beard, and just adding the ears to the creation, as the beard also is connected to the ears, so we need these elements as well, both sides. And working with a modeling tool and also with a scalpel, you can just take a knife for the detail work for the hair. The hair, well, these are a bit too short, but we will come to that in a minute. Just preparing the earring with golden clay. And I decided, well, just to make the hair a bit longer. Is it called Irokese? I think so, right? Okay, now we will work on the torso. It's pretty simple, believe me. I'm using my modeling tool for preparing the breast muscles and the torso, and now we will attach some more clay for the arms. I decided that his right arm will point right at the sky. This will be also where the hammer will be attached, and the other hand will be right at the pick for holding tight that he doesn't fall off that easily. The technique I'm using for the hands is pretty simple, and you guys should have no problem when creating. This is the right hand, which will hold the hammer, And now let's create also the left hand, which will be holding the rope connected to the pig. This is a belt, and we're almost done with the first part of the hog rider. I decided to create 2 parts. Freshly baked hog rider! Because, well, this creation is pretty difficult and complex, and baking in the oven is like saving in a game, and he's helping to cut the clay. And, well, when the first part is already hardened in the oven, I can just take it and try something out, and that I won't ruin the face. I hope you get me. This will be the pig. And we just need a little bit of aluminum wire for the stand. The stand will be hidden in one of the legs of the pig. So this is the left leg. And now we will coat with pink clay. And in a minute we will also create the other leg of the pig. Meanwhile, let's have a poll. So please participate in this poll. There are some new cards just released in the game itself in Clash Royale. So I thought it would be great that you could choose of one of the 4 cards which I should create next week. So please let me know and participate. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's always great, and every time I'm so looking forward to see the results of the poll, and from now on I want to publish them on Twitter. Yeah, just made the nails of the pig, just preparing the nose, and now we will start to work on the details and also on the face of the pig. Yeah, works great. Using my pointing tool to get a big mouth, a big angry mouth, because I think this pig is trained to be very mean and to crush all other creatures on the battlefield. For example, the Inferno Dragon. Just kidding. Also the teeth and the sharp teeth as well. I think they have a special name, not just only teeth. Now the nose. So leave it in the comments if you have any idea how to call these teeth on a pig in English. And the eyes as well, with just white balls. The iris of the pig is yellow. You wouldn't believe it. And we will just insert some black clay. And these are some kind of eyebrows. Well, I don't care, but it makes the facial expression pretty angry. And this is great. I really like that guy. Size comparison, and now we will work on the 2 ears. So the right one, and we will also create the ear holes on the 2 sides of the ears. Just adding some more belly of the pork. Yummy! No, I'm a vegetarian. Yes. And I'm very curious if you're eating meat, if you're also a vegetarian, or even if you're a vegan. So please let me know. This poll is just out of curiosity. And I'm already looking forward to the end result. When it comes to food, well, you can't judge anybody, because I think you have to be honest to yourself and that you eat according to your rules. And yeah, I think this is the most important part. Well, and one day, I think it was 6 years ago, I decided to stop eating meat. To be honest, I was never a big fan to eat meat, and well, I did that out of animal protection reasons. Now we will work on the feet and also on the shoes, and I love these shoes of the Hawk Rider. It looks like as if he just came out of the swimming pool and just put on these shoes. Attaching them to the legs. And okay, checking the size. We will mix white, yellow and brown, and this will give us this great ochre. Using my scissors, some scissors for that. And the skirt of the Hawk Rider is almost finished, just adding some more details with the modeling tool, checking the size. And now we will add the rope with some toilet paper, that you get some space between the ears and the rope. Adding the tail, of course. And now we will work on the stand. So this is just the muddy part with some texture work we will do on that on all 4 sides. And after we created these, we will just take some green clay. By the way, this is my favorite color, just love green. And this is the grass effect. It's pretty simple, and I think the end result is just amazing. And now we will cut open the stand and put the other stuff inside. And just some more texture work for the grass effect. What do you think of that technique? Is it difficult? Does it look difficult? Well, I think this is also for beginners a great way of creating. What is missing? Of course, the hammer is missing, so we will just create this one. You need some gold clay for that, some gray for the hammer itself, or for the head part of the hammer, and some more golden clay. I was not lucky enough to get a good gold clay. This one was pretty hard, so I'm still looking for a soft golden clay version. The Fimo one I was using has always problems with the gold color. It's always dried out. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. Just adding another rope to the hammer. Also tiny detail. And we are ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked vegetarian pig and the hammer. And now we will glue everything together. Except for the hammer, I could just jam it into the hand. And now I'm using super glue for assembling the hammer. And now we will also just glue the Hawk Rider onto his beloved hawk, his beloved pig, holding the rope. And finally, I guess that's it.